What does Volmex look like in 5 years if everything goes to plan, 2030?
So, yeah, great question. Wow, it's crazy that 2030 is 5 years from now.
Right?
That's insane. I think that we want to be this index conglomerate that has the leading vol index franchise offshore, the leading rates index franchise, globally, and then this leading, vol index standard franchise in the US. And so we've built really the standard for volatility indices, volatility trading, and should be, widely adopted by the biggest financial media. We'd like to be on, CNBC, Bloomberg Terminal, on the biggest exchanges globally in the US, offshore, crypto exchanges. And so, I think that, we could look like, a mini version of MSCI, right? As I mentioned, it's a $42 billion public company. A crypto, index conglomerate, as MSCI is, will capture a fraction of that, or maybe more in the future. And so I think that, I'm inspired by what they've done over there. I think, it's interesting that S&P Global is actually, double the size of CME approximately, right? I mean, it's 140 versus like 80. And so I think indices are a very large and lucrative business, and Volmex could grow in into a, unicorn, decacorn. But from a product point of view, we should be widely adopted by all of the financial media, covering the vol indices, covering the rates indices, all of the exchanges across every different product wrapper, ETFs. Like, we have a very big vision.
Yeah. It's fascinating because you talk about how successful those companies are in the TradFi space in indices. And like you said, even sometimes bigger than some of the marketplaces. And that was one of the things that attracted us to you guys right away, because I've seen that in the financial markets. I know how big these brand names are. I know how valuable this IP is. And whereas people in Web3 don't really understand that because it's very new. And so really love what you guys are doing, and your background's perfect for it.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's like I remember talking to the team about you, and it's like everybody says the same thing. It's like the perfect guy at the perfect place at the perfect time. Even your location is perfect. It's like all these things are ticking the boxes.
Investment Club. Today, I consider it the best investment that I've ever made. We get 4 projects presented a week by their associated CEOs. Personally, I'm completely blown away by the quality of these projects, and I know of nowhere else where I would be given this same opportunity. Each week that passes, I feel more appreciative of the fact that I'm a member of this group. The vibe was just tremendous. Everybody's on the same wavelength. We just clicked. Everybody listened to each other, enjoyed their company. It was just magical, magical. Take action. Don't take my word for it. Due diligence you need to do. And I really hope that someday down the road I see you in the club. It far exceeded expectations, without question.
Setting you up for just this really high probability of winning. And what you've done already is extremely impressive. And just being right there as the go-to things, you don't get organic media like that unless you have a great product as well. So people are using it, which means people are talking about it, and you got first mover advantage, and then all of the history you have, and even the family history, just makes us really bullish. So I just want to say, man, we're really excited to partner with you for the next few years, and just want to see Volmex take it all the way. And also, something,
thanks, Brian. Yeah, excited to have you here on this next phase of growth. Couldn't say that. That's super nice. Thank you.
Yeah, we really feel that way, and I also feel good because I'm from TradFi, right? That you guys are going to be the guys that bring so much of this crypto market Web3 space into that TradFi, with your indices, and so that seems almost like it has a great purpose as well, and knowing that you're one of the people that incorporated this ecosystem into that TradFi is a big thing too. So yeah, man, we're super pumped. For people that want to learn more about Volmex, what's the best way to do it? And for people that want to actually start trading on your indices as well, what's the best place to go to, et cetera?
Yeah, so we're very active on Twitter, X now, VOLMEX Finance, Volmex Finance. Go to our website, volmex.finance. Those are probably the 2 best places to keep up to date and to learn more. You can ask the AI LLM any questions you have. You can ask Grok a lot of questions about Volmex. Cool. And so yeah, we have a bunch of docs, but we have some reports that have been published and media coverage and whatnot. But we just talk about that all on our Twitter and on our website. If you want to start trading BVIV, so first, if you want to track BVIV, I would recommend adding it to your TradingView watch list. And so search for BVIV or Bitcoin implied, EVIV, SVIV, and then the BDLR and the DeFi lending rate indices and interest rate indices. Just search Volmex on TradingView. Add whichever ones you fancy to your watch list. And then we're also on CoinMarketCap's app, on their website. So you can follow along there, or go to charts.volmexfinance, right? So that's our main, charting portal that we have at Volmex. And if you want to start trading BVIV, you can go to bitfinex.com and make an account. And we have a perpetual future contract on Bitfinex. And there should be a lot of other exchanges listing it soonish. And so stay tuned on our Twitter for those announcements. And that's kind of we also have eViv on Bitfinex as well. And it's kind of the rundown of where to follow us.
Hey, I know investing in crypto is scary. It takes a real leap of faith because there are so many scams, rug pulls, and bad actors out there. It's a dangerous business, which is why 95% of people lose all their money. Well, that's why I created the London Real Investment Club, so you can access the hottest deals on the planet and use the crypto bull market to create the generational wealth that you deserve. Join my team of over 100 people from around the world that are making millions of dollars behind the scenes investing in blockchain, AI, Web3 games, DeFi, Bitcoin, and more. Don't miss out. Click the link below to book a call with one of my team now. But hurry, this bull market will end soon.
I know investing crypto can be scary. That's why you gotta join the investment club. Pull the trigger. Let's do this.